Does your group also encourage people to bypass their meters?
Of course, as a means of protest, yes, we do. As a means of protest, hence these persons cannot respect the federal our judicial system. They do not respect the government. We think that we don't have any other way but to resort to self-help, and that is our only way, you know, or to draw their attention to begin to do the needful, or to begin to respect this institution called Nigeria.
Are you aware that that is a crime, bypassing your meter and encouraging people to do so?
It's like the kettle calling the pot black. If a man that steals from the people with estimated billings and disregarding the law that enables them to operate to the people is not called crime, why will the man that reacts to that illegality be said to have committed a crime? That's a straight argument for us. You know, a man that slaps me first hasn't committed crime, but when I retaliate, you said I've committed crime. Or a man slaps me and he hasn't committed crime, and I cry and I shout loud, and they said I've committed crime for disturbing and for constituting public nuisance. So I think that we must begin to reconsider the way we look at issues. You know, we must, according to Karl Marx, it says religion is the opium of the people. I think Nigerians have become too religious to begin to know when to differentiate between right and wrong.
I hope you're not encouraging people to take laws into their hands, because there are means of getting redressed, legal means. So encouraging people to bypass their meters, what if you're arrested for that?
Of course, the BDC have done that to some people, and they took them to the same court, the same federal high court that they disregarded and disrespected, you know, and they did it through the back door, and some of those persons were actually remanded, though they have been released. And those were part of the issues that we stood up to protest against, to say if they will not respect the court judgment against their activities, and they went ahead to increase tariff twice, why will the same high court accommodate their complaints when they come? We expect that the court would have told them to go and obey the initial judgment or the initial statement by the court. Then they cannot come back and say these people are doing this. We have said it is not that we enjoy to do bypass. It is not that it is beautiful and it is good for us. But like I said, it is a means of protest to draw this capitalist. We need to
go to break now. We'll be back in a moment. Join us again. Welcome back to Sunrise. Let's go straight ahead to Mr. Tayo Adekunle, the manager, corporate affairs of Benin Electricity Distribution Company. Thank you for hanging in there. Could you go ahead? Let's get your response to what the civil society groups have said about your activities.
Thank you very much, Mr. Moderator. First and foremost, I'd like to say that BEDC, Benin Electricity Distribution PLC, is one of the successor companies that acquired the assets of the defunct PACN since 1st November 2013. And we have our operational base in Edo State, covering Edo State, Delta, Ondo, and Ekiti State, with the mandate to buy and sell electricity to the customers in the above-mentioned location in the most effective, safe, and efficient process as allowed by our regulator, Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, NEC. However, it is unfortunate to state that out of the 4 states that we have been operating, the civil society groups in Edo State have been the most hostile, antagonistic, and they get involved in all manners of sharp practices that have been inimical to our operations. The leader of the civil society was talking about the court case, and that we disobey the court order. The truth is that in this country, there are several layers of jurisprudence, and which involves the appeal court and the Supreme Court. Now, the case in question was not even a class action per se. It was a customer, Barrister Tolu Adeniyi, of another disco that actually, sued that disco and joined the regulator, and by extension, other discos. So until the motion for appeal, is heard and determined upon, that is for stay of execution, which is the prayer. It is very, very unfair to say that we are, disobeying a court order. And on the issue of estimated billing, as the man said, as a licensee of NEC, definitely we're expected to meter our customers and ensure efficient billing. However, the law permits that customers that are not yet metered, can be billed through, estimated billing within the ambits or within the confines of what NEC allows us. There's a methodology NEC allows and which we are using. In addition to that, BEDC has put in place a robust customer complaints resolution process whereby customers who have issues with their bill, either underbilling or overbilling, as the case may be, can explore that robust process to resolve their issues. And we also allow them that pending the resolution of their complaints, they can pay the last undisputed bill, which our regulator actually allows. And they were talking about the issue of, bypassing and all that. It is actually the civil society that have been canvassing that people should bypass their meters and, they should do all sort of illegal connections within the city. We have evidences, video and documentary evidences to show that even the leader of the civil society has even been in the vanguard of doing this. We're all familiar with the fact that bypassing of meters is a criminal act, and in the past, we have, embarked on sensitization, subtle disconnections and enlightenment to let people know that it is wrong to bypass their meters, to also engage in illegal connections. But because what we tell them is that, yes, what we generate as a country...
Mr. Presently, can you hear me? I'm afraid that's how far we can go today on the program. Apologies for the initial hitches we had on the onset. Mr. Tayo Adekunle is the Manager Corporate Affairs of Benin Electricity Distribution Company. We also spoke with Mr. Omobhude, Agho, who is the President of Agho Civil Society Organization, both of them joining us from our studios in Benin. Well, that's where we draw the curtains today as well on the program. We thank you all for your comments, for letting us be a part of your day today. We will be back tomorrow. Thank you for watching. I'm Chamberlain Uso.
Thank you for watching. I am Gimba Umar.
Well, whatever you do today, do keep your head up. Thank you. I'm Maupe Ogun.